Third thing we spoke about, what's super important in operations is being organized. Does your team members know how to categorize and then prioritize their work? And noise is kicking in from every single side. So are your team members working on 80-20? Means that are they doing always the 20% and has the biggest maximum impact in the business first? Or they are executing just randomly on random stuff? So you can have a great plan and motivate a team, but if you and your people are unorganized, means that you are not able to prioritize and being organized around the work, you will not get anywhere in the long run. That's why we spoke first about where you should store information, how you should share information, and how you should own information in your organization. So being organized. Life is all about priorities and habits and growth and learning. So do you have priorities that support your growth, learning, and also priorities that support good habits? Habits, on the other hand, are recurring actions, while growth is in OKRs in your organization. So the first question is, do you and people just work randomly on things that come up in your mind or their minds, or we consciously working on first understanding importance and urgency of every task, then prioritizing them and then scheduling them so tasks are not forgotten? So we are most productive and also most collaborative as a whole team. And the second question is how? So let me explain what do we mean by that. So when we are planning week-to-week basis our assignments, do we plan based on what? How do you plan? Do you just choose random action? Okay, this is going to do first, or how do you plan, right? Do you categorize your actions into specific areas and then give those areas specific priorities? Let's be first category, for instance, urgent, important, right? So this is the category where something is really bad, something is really wrong. Your A product, the product that makes you most money is down, or something happened to that product, right? It's out of stock, right? So obviously this is the most important category of every task, right? If the money-making machines, your products are down, you could forget about the new product research. You just need to get the product back online, right? Right? It makes sense, right? For me, second is recurring actions. Recurring actions are the actions that are recurring. For instance, recurring actions is like fill the KPI sheet, fill this metrics sheet and make smart actions. Or maybe recurring action is also like go through this information and make smart plans. OKR actions is all about growth, right? It's how you make things better, how you improve things, how you lead growth in your organization. Product-related actions, research, marketing, sales, life cycles. You have A products that are best-selling products that make you money. You have B products that are new products that are not making you money but just released. And you have C products which you don't want to spend time at all. These are the products that are failed. Maybe they have a bad quality issue, you still have them, but you don't want to spend time on them. Do you even categorize products like that? If you don't, start categorizing your products, because obviously if you're spending time on C product on some random small market instead of spending time on A product on a huge market where money is moving, then again, you're wasting your time. You're doing things on areas where it has low impact, right? Experimentations. Do you do any of them? Again, what is more important? Is it important to work on A product or experimentation? Obviously, A product is more important because it's a money-making machine. Then again, experimentations could be worked on a side. That's why it's below A products. Study and training. Again, if you just study and train all the time but don't do anything, so what's the value? No value. So taking action is more valuable than studying and training. But studying and training is actually a fundamental need for making smarter actions. So you want to keep it still in the category, in your list of things to do, right? And other projects, maybe you need to do some trademark, maybe you need to deal with this or that, whatever certifications, whatever is not related to any products, but just related to the business in overall, we consider as an other project. And in other project, you can also specify how urgent your action is, right? So what I want to say is that when you and your team is making weekly plans, every role must know what are the priorities. For me, I tell them all the time, B products come after A products. C products come after B products. OKRs are more important than just B products. Or that if you work, recurring actions are the actions that are holding your company alive. If you don't do recurring actions, your company will die. It's just, you need to prioritize and think yourself, what are these action categories that are necessary to do, and what are these actions that can bring up like 80% of results if you do them weekly basis. And sometimes they are like we have recurring actions like analyze this information every week and make smart decisions for the next week. Like this is a recurring action, right? Meetings are recurring actions as well. They drive smart decision making. You need to do those, right? If you skip them, you don't do smart decisions anymore. I mean, you can do them alone, but not with a team. And so be organized around the categories of actions and make sure your team members are doing the same.